Hey, what's up? It's Nerve. So before I say anything else, I just wanted to comment a little bit about the shooting that happened in Vegas. I'm going to be putting out, I have a series that I do called the Environmental series, where I take, graphics and landscapes and whatnot from the games that I play, and then I add some chill music to it. It's just kind of like a calming, relaxing visual experience that I like. I mean, it's chill to me, and I hope hopefully other people like it besides me, but I wanted to make one basically in memory of the people that died at the shooting, and I'm going to be releasing that probably tomorrow, day after. And I really wanted to do that before releasing a COD video, but with my life being so chaotic at the moment, I'm sure people want to see some WW2 footage and info and whatnot, if you haven't already been flooded with that info already. As far as the shooting goes, I don't get people. I mean, personally, I'm just as curious as anybody else is, I'm sure, as what this guy's quote-unquote motive would have been for the violence, but there really is no excuse for it. I mean, I don't really there's nothing that can justify opening fire on a crowd of people, just innocent people, just hanging out watching a pop country show. I mean, if you want to line up all the pedophiles and animal abusers and rapists in the world and do something terrible to them, maybe it'd be a different story. But people just hanging out trying to enjoy themselves watching a concert makes no fucking sense. So, after that happened, like, I haven't really had the desire to play Call of Duty. And this is not some kind of like moral thing I'm trying to tell people, oh, how dare you play Call of Duty after such a terrible thing happened. It's just me, just a personal thing. Like, I don't have the urge to shoot people given the circumstances. And honestly, I am a little bit surprised that there haven't been a lot of COD commentators saying much of anything about it. It seems kind of like it's been just kind of pushed under the rug a little bit. Again, people deal with stuff different ways. Some people actually play games to deal with tough times, and Call of Duty, at the end of the day, it is just a video game. So either way, my heart goes out to the people that lost loved ones in the tragedy, and hopefully we can... I don't think taking guns away from people is going to fix anything, because then only criminals will have weapons. But I think there needs to be definitely some stricter gun laws, especially regarding mental health and things of that nature, and criminal histories and whatnot, to reduce things like this from happening again in the future. So anyway, in regards to this gameplay in the background, obviously I did play the PC beta for World War II quite a few hours over the weekend. Not a ton, but enough to level up as far as I could and unlock all the later weapons and equipment and streaks and whatnot. This gameplay in the background, clearly COD is COD, regardless of the era or the year that it's released. I'm already carrying teams. I did get to team up with a buddy of mine, Beefy McRunfast, though. We used to team up back in the day all the time, and hopefully he'll end up getting this game. We can hang out more. But as far as the game itself, I mean, I didn't realize this until later on, but I was only getting like 40 or 50 frames per second while I was playing. And it completely made sense once I realized that was the problem when I turned on my FPS counter, because the game felt really sluggish for me. Like, it felt like there was some kind of mouse delay or some kind of lag, even though the connections were supposedly all good, and I couldn't figure out why the game felt so shitty. And then I realized I was only getting 40 or 50 FPS, and that was with having everything turned down to normal, low, or off. I didn't have the FPS capped. There was no reason for it to be that shitty. So, and I got a 980 Ti 6GB for the win card, 32 gigs of Ripjaws X RAM, and an i7 processor. So the oldest thing that I have would be a 980 Ti for the win 6GB card, and even then, that card can run any Frostbite engine game on Ultra with over 100 frames per second. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to get at least 120 solid all the time in the Call of Duty game. But I don't know. I'm going to try and get a 1080 Ti for the Win 3, 11GB graphics card, if I can never get the money to afford it. I don't have to worry about that anymore. But, you know, I was surprised the other day I got online and I saw that there was like 60,000 people playing the beta, which is great. You know, people getting a chance to check it out. However, the number dropped off significantly very quickly. And there were some specific reasons for that. I'd say most of the people that stopped playing the game over the weekend pretty fast were because of, one, they couldn't even get their game to launch. I didn't have that issue, but some people couldn't even get the game to launch correctly. A lot of people were having crashing issues where the game would just keep crashing and they couldn't play it. And then everyone, I'm sure, has heard about the number of cheaters. They did not put any kind of anti-cheat into the beta, apparently. And because it's Call of Duty, same engine, just reskinned games, the cheats for other games work for this one, I'm sure. So that's how that happened. And I'm actually going to end up having a cheaters upload about, I think it's like 4 or 5 of the cheaters that I caught. One of them already got a ban. 2 of them, their Steam accounts aren't even set up. One of them said that he was getting the game for console anyway, so, you know, I don't know what good it would do to even report them, but I'm going to do it anyway because fuck cheaters. And it sucks too because you get into a game and you're cheating on a beta weekend. People that want to try it out don't even get the chance because you're fucking cheating. So, you know, you can't enjoy the matches, and it was bad. Like, every other match you'd find a cheater. So those were the biggest issues while people had stopped playing it, I saw. The optimization stuff, I mean, that's pretty common. I mean, with most Call of Duty games, especially early on launch, they don't have the games in peak performance, especially for the PC ports. Because the PC ports usually don't perform very well right out the gate, so hopefully some patches and things later will repair a lot of those performance issues, and hopefully I can play it on day one if I decide to buy it without having to upgrade my card. And because I can't play this on 40, 50 FPS. I mean, I'd say 2/3 of my matches were trash because the game felt so bad and I was losing gunfights that I should have been winning, and you know, all the typical Call of Duty bullshit, but magnified because I'm literally running at less than half the quality that I should be. So I know that was bothering a lot of people as well. Another big complaint I have with this game are the maps. Point du Hoc, which is the map that has all the trenches and stuff in it, that is horribly designed for objective game modes. I mean, you know, for TDM, any map really works. I mean, as long as there aren't a ton of head glitches and corner camping spots, but that's Call of Duty for you. But TDM, I mean, it works fine for most modes, but the fact that this was a newer game and there were more players on, I didn't want to play TDM at all. I think I played like 1 or 2 matches of TDM the entire weekend. The rest of the time it was all objective modes and whatnot, so... But yeah, the trench map, it was absolutely terrible for objective play because you have 3 ways, well, 3 direct paths into the B flag, or where the hard point would be in that map. And then you can also climb on top of the landmass which surrounds the B, and so you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 different routes to get to it, and then you have 2 overlooks where you can actually peek down. So there's 7 different ways to flank or kill people that are trying to get to objectives, and I don't know of anyone that likes maps that are like that. It's kind of like Metro on Black Ops 3. It doesn't perform very well, so I don't know. I have quite a few gameplays to upload from the beta, probably 7, 8 or so. Didn't end up getting a vicious medal, but I got close a couple times, but because of the terrible connections it was kind of impossible to go on long kill streaks without dying to something retarded. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you and let you know about the GTA 5 environmental upload that I'm going to be doing for the shooting victims. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.